In this video, I'm gonna show you 10 products that made me 10,000 or more each in my Shopify stores. Let's find out. Hey, what is up? It's Rafael here, and today I'm gonna show you 10 products that made me personally more than $10,000 or more in my Shopify stores. I'm also going to tell you why these products sold, what fit in the market they meet, or what need in the market that they fit, and then what kind of problem they potentially solved. I'm also going to tell you how we targeted them, how we sold them on Facebook ads, on Google ads, Instagram, whatever it is. What you can learn from it, which is probably the most interesting part for you, is what you can learn from it and how I found them. What tool did I use to find them? What kind of categories did I look on AliExpress? Or what kind of method did I use to find this particular product, so you can use the same method, find it yourself, and then make 10,000 or more. But before we go on, in every single video, we give out a free one-on-one consultation call directly with me to review your store, review your ads, whatever it is that you want to review. Comment secrets down in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon, and you'll be entered to win. As well as in the first link in the description, you will see the step-by-step Shopify masterclass, how to make 10,000 or more every single month in 2019, 2020 with free Shopify strategies. More than 4,000 people have watched that class already, so go ahead and watch it right now. All right, like I said, guys, we're gonna see why these products sold, what do we target, how do we sell these products, what you can learn from it, a little bit of a lesson that I got from it you can apply to your own store, and then how did I find this particular product, what tool did I use, what strategy, what method, etc. So the first one is aromatherapy diffuser. We're gonna go to the actual AliExpress page. So you might have seen some of these products. This was my first winning product ever. About 2.5 or 3 years ago, I started selling and testing this particular product. That was the one that I made the 14K my first month with. So it was one of these. It was in particular this one that was shaped like a little ball. A little shape, in the aromatherapy diffuser. It's a really good diffuser, has a lot of orders, 1,100 here on AliExpress, and there's a lot of variations, which is really good in diffusers and just aromatherapy in general. These products, they saturate very quickly because a lot of people start advertising at the same time, but they also have a lot of designs. So this is the great thing about them, that they have a lot of designs. This one, 500 orders, very different design than this one, or this one 142, then this one 900. So they all have very different. This one actually is like really cool. This cactus design is actually really cool. So why do they sell? We're gonna go, it's an extremely passionate niche. So aromatherapy, yoga, anything that has to do with like wellness or just aromas in general, essential oils. There's a lot of companies that sell these products because it's a very, very passionate niche. People keep buying. And if you're into this stuff, you're gonna keep buying and buying and buying. And it also solves an issue of diffusers being too complicated or large. So the one that I was selling, this particular one, was really small, really inexpensive, and it worked really well, as opposed to the ones that like Bed Bath & Beyond or Target or really big companies. They sell really expensive diffusers that are very clunky, very hard to manage. This one was like, you put the oil in, you click the button, it does everything for you, and boom, and we're selling it for like 25 bucks. So it solves that problem very easily. Small problem, very passionate niche. What did we do? Aromatherapy interest on Facebook ads. When you're doing anything that has to do with yoga, aromatherapy, essential oils, amazing. You can target a bunch of companies for essential oils very, very well, as well as Instagram influencers. So we did a lot of shout outs, or I did. It was just me. I didn't have a team back then. I did a lot of Instagram influencer shout outs for yoga and wellness and just essential oil audiences. I looked at Instagram influencers that essentially had a big wellness or essential oil kind of aromatherapy audience, and then gave them the free diffuser. They were cool with that. They posted. They had maybe 5,000 all the way up to like 20,000 followers. So the maximum I paid for a post was like 25 bucks back then, which is really cool. Now it might be a little bit more expensive, or you might have to give like multiple free products or even a share of the revenue. But back then it was just easy. Hey, free product, 20 bucks, and you can share it with your 20,000 people audience. It was really, really good. That's what we did. And what you can learn from it, if you want to build a niche store, you really need to understand the niche very well. So this is what I did when I was selling diffusers, is I understood the audience very, very well. I did a lot of research. why do people want this type of diffuser? Why is the ones that are in retail stores, they're not good enough? Why do I have to sell this? And I really dug into the exact problem is they're too big, too complicated. Okay, small version, cheap version, easy to use, boom, and I made a bunch of money. And then you can create ads that solve that problem for them and fit that niche as well. This product in particular, I found it with a tool called Thief.co. I do not use this tool anymore. I recommend other tools like AliShark, Pexta, Salesforce. I don't use Thief. Back then I used it a lot, so it was a good tool back then to use. All right, the second product, foam rollers, and you might have seen them a lot on AliExpress. They're like literally everywhere, these little yoga foam rollers. This is the one that I particularly sold was this one, which is a very long one, and you've probably seen them in gyms or yoga studios. A lot of people buy these. So these are products that people buy a lot of, and especially if you're selling to people that own yoga studios or have even a gym or work at a gym, they can buy a bunch of them. As you can see, multiple designs, multiple different variations with a lot of orders. So this, if you find a product that has multiple variations, multiple different styles of the product, but it's still the same effort, it's still the same problem solving thing, then you know that that could be a really good winning product, because one can saturate, like let's say this one saturates. Now you can sell this one. If this one saturates, then you can sell that one and that one and that one. There's also a really huge company selling this particular product. So back then when I found it, it was like, okay, this is a really good winning product to start selling. It is a super trending product. Right now, a lot of people buy these, huge brands popping up with private label of this particular thing alone, and then it solves a huge problem, which is like back pain. I remember when I was doing judo, I would have like 3 of these just to like get rid of my back pain, my shoulder pain, elbow pain, everything. So it solves that problem of pain in sports. What did we target? Physical therapy interests and sport interests on Facebook. Google ads for popular searches. So foam roller for sports, pain foam roller, etc. And yeah, on Facebook, it was more of just targeting people interested in sports magazines, sport interest, just pretty much anything that has to do with therapy or sporting events, etc. And then what you can learn from it, product saturation doesn't mean that you can't make money with a product. If a product gets saturated, but there's a different variant or different style, then you go for the different variant, as well as if Facebook is saturated, you can run a product on Google Ads. So for this particular product, that's what I did. Facebook, it was a little bit too saturated. A lot of people targeting this product. I went out to Google and people already searching for it on Google. So I just got the sales on Google. That way I made a bunch of money. And the particular one that I sold was this one. If you want to go ahead and sell it, I wouldn't recommend going the Facebook ads route. I would recommend going the Google ads route. How I found this product was on Amazon. You can go to amazon.com/movers and shakers. So /movers and shakers. Movers and shakers right here. And if you go to that page, Amazon will show you the products that are growing the most, that are getting the most orders in the past couple of days. You can sort by departments here. What I sorted by was, I think, yoga or sports and outdoors right here. Sports collectibles, sports and outdoors. And then I found it there and I was like, okay, this is a product that is moving very fast. A lot of people are buying it. It's going up. And that is essentially how I found it. The third product that I found was the Mosquito Killer Lamp. You might have seen this probably all over your Facebook feed. They're spamming you with this product because it sells. It sells, it sells, it sells. And again, just like the foam roller, there are different variations of it. So this one, for example, has 4,319. This is the one that I particularly sold right here. And there's other variations like this one. It's a little bit less noisy, a bit more expensive, more high-end, kind of. And then you have others like this one, you have this one. So you have multiple variations, multiple different sellers selling it as well. And it's solving a massive, major problem, which is mosquitoes. Mosquitoes kill a lot of people, especially children. So if you target parents or if you target people interested, actually on Facebook, mosquito is an interest. So that's kind of funny. We targeted that, plus we narrowed down by parenting magazines or parenting interests, kids brands, etc. And then it was also now in summer, obviously it's a season of mosquito. People are gonna be outside, outdoors, in the beach, etc. There's gonna be a lot of mosquitoes, so it's very trendy, very, very good. What you can learn from it, look for products that solve a daily and universal problem, especially if they're seasonal. If a product is seasonal and it solves a problem, you have a jackpot right there. I found this product on Facebook ads. I was just scrolling through my newsfeed, but I like to do a lot, and it may sound like I'm wasting time, but I'm not. is I go through my newsfeed and I just scroll and scroll, especially on mobile. On mobile is where you find the best ads. Desktop is okay, but mobile, most people target mobile iPhone. So I have a mobile iPhone and I just go ahead and just look through ads, and then save posts, comment. Maybe if you follow my Facebook, you'll see that I comment and like a lot of posts. That's how I do my research. So that is how I found this particular product. You can see again, there's a lot of searches, a lot of different variations. I would suggest, I've talked about this product before. Yes, I suggest you run it on Facebook and on Google especially because of the saturation on Facebook. People are searching for it on Google now. Fourth product that we sold a lot of is these anti-smoke patches. So essentially a patch that you put on your arm, it helps you quit smoking. And the thing with this product is I do not recommend you sell it. I do not recommend you sell this product because one, you'll get your Shopify store maybe even held or banned. I've seen some people that started selling this product get their store banned because it's a health or just a risky product for Shopify to sell. So disclaimer, I don't recommend you sell it. I'm still gonna say a few things that I learned from recommending this product or promoting this product. So essentially, this is the one that we sold. It has like 2,500 orders. And when we launched our brand of anti-smoke, a bunch of people started copying us. So it was pretty cool just to see like 20 different dropshippers copy the exact same concept, exact same one product store, and then a bunch of them got rejected from Facebook, got rejected from Google, just because we already knew, okay, we're like milking as much as we could and then dropped the store down. So why did it sell? It's a worldwide problem solver, a new product in the market as well. So these like patches are like super expensive. This patch does not contain nicotine. So a lot of them back then contained a bunch of that. This one in particular doesn't. So yeah, it really solved a major problem that people had around the world, which is obviously they want to quit smoking. So this is why it worked so well. What did we target? We target smoking brands like cigarette brands and stuff on Facebook, Google ads for particular smoking interests. So like I want to quit smoking or how to quit smoking. We did those. And then Instagram influencers for people that were in that space or in that niche of like wellness or health, just getting a better life pretty much and improving your health as well. And then what you can learn from it and how I found it. How I found it was actually my partner found this product searching through AliExpress and using tools like Salesforce. Like for example, if you use a tool like this and you go on Salesforce, you can see in the supplier details here, if you want to get Salesforce, link is down in the description, you can see best-selling products from a particular store or a particular supplier. So if you find a good product on AliExpress, you want to go into the best-selling products and even trending products of that supplier, check what they have, and then see if one of those products is an universal problem solver, or then you can sell it really well through there. And then how I found it, yeah, it's basically my partner found it with these tools, just searching through AliExpress. What to learn from it as well is that when you find a product, try to make it as universal as possible. So a niche is great because you can exploit a niche very well, but a universal product that fits millions and millions and millions all around the world is a product that is going to make you a bunch of money. Again, don't sell health products, don't sell this, you will get your store disabled. The fifth product that we sold a lot of is this Reflex boxing ball. You might have seen it. It's a really popular ad, has like 6-7 million views of a little kid punching this little ball on Facebook. Really good product to sell. It was like 3-4 months ago, I think, that we sold it, and it really blew up. Like here, 800 orders, 500 orders, and there's a bunch of like 1,400, 410. So this product really took off at a massive scale. It's a very good winning product, and why it's sold is basically a trending product. It was in my niche, so I have a kids store, and I basically sell a lot to parents of kids toys, and pretty much kids toys or kids products in general. So it fit my niche. When we saw it I think we saw it on Facebook. Yeah, we saw it on the Facebook feed. So the same thing, like looking through the Facebook feed, we found it that way. And there's also multiple angles of marketing this. So first, it can be sport, like staying fit. And two, it can also be like reflex learning and just improving your coordination. If a kid is practicing a sport, doesn't matter what sport it is, it's good to have coordination and learning all of that. So it's a very trendy product back then. A bunch of people were selling it. We saw it on Facebook. We're like, this fits our niche, this fits our audience. We started bumping lookalike audiences and really good interest to that. So Facebook ads with toy brands, parenting magazines as well, just because we're exploiting that thing of, hey, make your kid be a better sports person, or just make your kid be more reflex or better at reflexes, better at pretty much being a human, kind of. And then you can target toy brands, parenting magazines. We did a lot of lookalikes just because it fit our niche. So if a product fits your niche, and it's trendy, that's when you're like really hitting the nail on the head. You have a massive product you can make a lot of money off of. And then what you can learn from it, some products don't solve a problem. Some winning products just, they don't solve a problem. There's no like reason why they sell. They're just very insightful. They're very catchy. They're a scroll stopper. When you're running this on Facebook and people see a little kid punching a ball coming at it back, it's like, what is this? What is this toy? Let me check it out. Let me watch the video. Let me go to the page, and ultimately, let me buy. So also, if a product is essentially like very, very trendy in the moment, like you see a bunch of people like popping up, that means the bubble is kind of closing on that trendy product. If there's a lot of videos with millions of views, that means it's kind of closing and a lot of people are getting into that. That's when you want to just get in as fast as possible to make the most money possible. I don't promise you're gonna make millions doing that because the saturation might be very tough, but there's still some opportunity to make a lot of money there. Before we go on, I do want to congratulate Besmer Giata. I'm not sure if I said your name right, but you win the one-on-one call with me for the past video. If you want to win a call, comment secret, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. All right, product number 6 or product category, Chakra Bracelets. And you might have seen these a lot on Facebook running or just in general in AliExpress. A lot of people sell a lot of these, and they're really good for specifically if you have a niche store around yoga or spirituality. They sell really well. I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to go ahead and sell these, it's really good. So you can check these right here. All of these, this design in particular, the Tiger Eye 7 Chakra is the one that sells the most. You can see 2,340 orders. This is the one that I particularly sold really well. What does it sell? It's a very strong and passionate niche. It's a cycle product. Essentially what it means is that people buy a lot of it and people buy in high quantities. So they don't just buy one of these. If you sell it for 10 bucks, let's say, you can sell them 4 or 5 or 10 pretty much. And there's a huge company called Pura Vida Bracelets, and I'm gonna pull them up right now. They make a lot of money selling just bracelets, and they're really exploiting this niche like masters. So they're making millions and millions of dollars selling bracelets right here and selling other types of jewelry. Really, really good job that they're doing at selling these particular products. We're gonna check on sales source, analyze the store, how much they're making, and then what did we target in this case? Facebook ads to people interested in chakra healing, and yoga and meditation, as well as aromatherapy. Because what people do with this product, which ties into the diffuser in the first part, is that they put essential oils on the little bracelet. So you can sell them both essential oils and the bracelet as well. It combines very, very well. What you can learn from it, if you have a niche store, look for products that people buy constantly or they buy multiple of. They might be low ticket products, but you're gonna sell them a bunch of them and you can sell to that audience again and again and again. As I said, a cycle product. Let's go to sales source right here. They're making 1.1 million to 2.2 million selling bracelets and jewelry. So if you're thinking, oh, is jewelry still profitable? Well, 2 million a month. There you go. Pura Vida Bracelets. Amazing, amazing job that they're doing right there. Product number 7, high-end kitchen knives or Japanese kitchen knives. I'm not gonna show you any knives in this video because I don't want YouTube to take it down. But essentially, these are very, very expensive Japanese knives and they come in sets like that. So this is like a regular cutlery set, just there's nothing harmful about this, but they come in these sets and they're these huge, massive Japanese knives that chefs use a lot to cut their stuff, and they're very, very expensive, like $300, $400 per knife, and they're very, very high-end, like Japanese kind of very special knives. So you can just type in Japanese knife sets on Google and you'll find a bunch of them selling really well. This is a high-ticket product. It's a high-class item. People who are either chefs, they're training to be chefs, or they just have a bunch of money to burn, they buy these products, and there's very, very high-end brands. And if you build a beautiful store with a high perception of quality, you will be able to sell these for, maybe you get orders for like $1,000, $2,000, even $5,000. Sometimes if you target the right people, I would say just go straight into Google Ads. If you're selling very high ticket products, very, very high ticket, I would say sell only through Google and then retarget on Facebook. Don't start on Facebook. Facebook is more for low ticket, medium ticket. Google is really, really good for high ticket and selling very expensive products like high-end cutlery, luxury knives, Japanese knives, etc. What can you learn from it? If you want to do high ticket, go for products that are either in the kitchen niche, in the home decor. I have one student doing about 8 to 10,000 a day in home decor alone in my mentoring program. If you want to check it out, second link in the description. But you want to look for products that affluent people buy, people with money, especially in the kitchen or home decor section. If you want to go high ticket, that's the best way to go, as well as office equipment. But yeah, these products sell really, really well if you know how to target them, if you know how to build that high perception of quality. Product number 8, if you know anything about me, is that I built a swimsuit company. So swimsuits, especially high-waisted swimsuits, are the ones that we sold the most. And you can see a lot of these, like, they go up to half of the body or they go up to the belly. These sell really well. Women like this particular style. And if we go here, this is the top one that we sold. It has like 4,000 orders almost there. And why it sold is a new style on an extremely seasonal and an extremely popular item. So obviously, girls, when they go to the beach, when they're in vacation, they buy a bunch of bikinis. And now we put a better style on them, which is the high-waisted style. We did a lot of research, and my partner at the time for that business, we did intense research into what was the best bikini at the time. And the one that was popping is high-waisted. It's still popping. A bunch of girls love this particular style. So if you're selling anything about apparel, swimwear, just sell high-waisted. You're gonna make a bunch of money. Women clothing brands like Forever 21, H&M, Sarah are really good. Influencers and celebrities as well. Like if you target people that have anything to do with the fashion industry and their interests on Facebook, then that's perfect. As well as travel interests. So frequent travelers, people that are interested in Europe, people that are interested in beach travel, Florida, California, etc. IG influencers, of course, I've been talking about this a lot. If you're selling apparel, Instagram is where you need to be. Instagram influencers, you can just send them 2 pairs for free, and then they do a post, and you're making a bunch of money. This is how we started. And then Google Ads. If you're doing, like, Google Ads is really good if you get traffic to your site, and then you do a Google ad for your brand name. That's how it works really well. We did, like, for example, people would go to our site and they would put our brand name as a keyword on Google Ads. We're getting sales for like 50 cents. Really, really good hack that you can use for yourself. And then the third thing, what you can learn from it is just seasonal products are a massive moneymaker. If you can hit the niche right and you prepare for it and you launch with a proper strategy, you can make an insane amount of money, especially in summer from like May all the way up to July, middle August. Like a retarded amount of money if you do it properly. Product number 9, Bohemian apparel and Bohemian home decor. Boho or Bohemian style is a very, very popular niche, especially on Facebook, especially on communities like Pinterest or even Instagram is huge, huge, huge. The interest there is massive. It's a really passionate niche with also many sub niches and product categories. So one thing about this is that Boho itself is a massive niche. Like Bohemian is a massive niche, but you have Bohemian apparel, you have Bohemian accessories like wallets, you have little bags, you have totes, anything, and then you have Bohemian decor. So you have like tapestry walls, you have canvases, as well as towels, like Bohemian towels. You have a bunch of different sub-niches that you don't necessarily have to go into that sub-niche. Okay, I'm only gonna sell Bohemian dresses, but it's good to just do a Bohemian store and then have multiple categories of that thing. What we sold the most was Bohemian dresses. They sell really, really well, especially now in summer and also down to like spring in March, and then also around September, October when it's not that cold. These dresses are very, very profitable. So what do they sell? Very passionate niche. And also you can target Bohemian interests, targeting Boho, targeting Bohemian lifestyle. It's very easy on Facebook. You just have to type in Boho Bohemian, very easy. IG influencers for the dresses in particular, and then Google Ads for specific Bohemian searches. So Boho and Bohemian is a massive search niche and is a massive search volume niche. So you can just do Google Ads for those particular things like Google Bohemian home decor, Bohemian wall, Bohemian towels, etc., etc. What you can learn from it, try to exploit niches that have a parent niche, that are a parent niche. Like Bohemian is like the parent niche where everything else falls down, like Bohemian dress, Bohemian home decor, Bohemian this, Bohemian that, and then the parent niche is the top one. If you can find a niche that's like that, has a lot of subdivisions, you really have a moneymaker. How we found this was just looking through Instagram, actually. We did a lot of research on Instagram and seeing what kind of trends were in this niche, and I also did a lot of research into highest popping niches of 2017, 2018, and Bohemian was one that a lot of people were talking about. And sorry, I didn't mention high-waisted swimsuits. Like I said in my other video, it was my partner's idea. So he essentially was researching a lot on Google and finding blog posts about high-waisted swimsuits, and that swimwear, this type of swimwear, was gonna pop off. For the high-end kitchen knives, I did this through Google. So looking at best high-ticket niches to sell, and then high-end kitchen knives, high-end kitchen appliances was the best one. And then the Chakra Bracelets was through Facebook as well, just looking through the Facebook ads. And the last one, the Reflex punching ball, like I said, was on Facebook ads, just looking through Facebook ads. And then the last and 10th product is pregnancy pillows. As you can see here, we have this one. This is the main one. It has 12,200 orders. So yes, it sold millions, and we took a little chunk of that. We made like maybe 20 to 25,000. I think it was all the way to like 25,000 bucks. With this thing, it solves a massive problem, which is normal pillows or normal beds are really hard for pregnant women, and it's a very specific niche of people. So it's not only a niche, it's also a very specific type of people that you have to hit very properly. What you can do for this is just pregnancy interest or pregnancy magazines, parenting magazines. They hit the nail on the head because parents that are new, they want to find out how to be a better parent, and they want to find out how to take care of their future baby. So they're very interested in that, as well as baby magazines, baby brands like Babies R Us, Huggies, Johnson & Johnson. All of these are really good on Facebook, where you can learn from it. If a product solves a problem, which is beds and pillows are really bad for pregnant women, as well as fits a very, very specific audience, that's when you have the massive moneymaker. How I found this product was on Pexta. So if you go to pexta.com, or you can check the link in the description. This is one of the tools that I talk about a lot, and that is where I found it. It was just one of the top products that was suggested to me that day, and I was like, wait, this product is really cool. I'm gonna do more research into it, and then I find out it's actually a top product. So what to do next when looking for products? Refer back to this video. You can watch it a million times if you want. Why these products sold, and essentially what you need to look for when you're finding new products. Subscribe for more Shopify tutorials, the course content material right here for free, value packed, and then check the first link down in the description for the free 0 to 10K a month step-by-step masterclass. If you want to learn the top 22 products to sell right now on Shopify, click that video right here. 22 products to sell right now that are absolutely trending. That video almost has 7,000 views in less than a week. Absolutely crazy. Click that video right now. 22 products to sell right now.